Hello, welcome back. We'll be in here to Ratropolis. I think we're the Shaman today for sure. Shaman Desert. Let's get it. Double check that I clicked recording. Did a little goof on you today. Or not on you, but just in general. I, instead of clicking go live when I started my stream, clicked record. The opposite of what I did with the YouTube a few days ago. Or a few weeks ago. Months ago? Time is an illusion. Anyway, hey, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Me, I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. I'm hanging in there. You know. How many times have I said that to you at this point? The answer is too many, but what else can I say? It's a strange time. Like I've said, I don't really feel right being like, yo, I'm doing pretty good. Also, you know, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm doing like, yo, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm alright. I can't complain. Things could be a lot worse. I have no reservations. No, anyway. Nah, it's 3:20 on a Saturday evening. Heading into Sunday on this fine day. Doing fine. Doing good. Ready to play a little Ratropolis and talk to you. I don't know what about though. I'm just gonna kinda go. I have a much easier time just going with YouTube than I do with stream, I noticed. I talked about it a little bit on the stream, and I've talked about it here as well ad nauseum. Don't worry, I won't start again. But nah, I'm having a good time doing a little recording. I've decided that instead of doing a review series like I had said I was planning on, instead of doing that right now, I'm gonna take it a little bit easier. Whoops. And instead of one of those, I'm going to do a intro to Hades, and potentially when I finish Hades, when I reach a point with Hades on stream where I'm like, I don't want to stream this anymore, I might bring it over to YouTube and just do a daily run of that game. And then if I do that, I might pull back one Ratropolis. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see how I feel. Stone Shard's probably coming to a close sometime soon, I imagine. Be not spitters. It's big boy. That's okay. I don't know. I need to just record Stone Shard in a big batch so that I have a better idea of what direction I'm going in. But I've just been recording like one quick episode at a time, which feels a little strange. Ooh, I'm behind a lot here. I think I'm just gonna move this army over and be ready to fall back if I need to, which I might need to. We'll see. We will see. Now, all in all though, I can't complain, as usual. I hope you're doing well. I hope I hope that you're doing alright. Wherever you are, whatever your experience with the current state of affairs is. I hope you're hanging in there. We'll make it. We'll all make it through this. Hopefully. I look forward to being able in like a year or two just go like, yo, remember the fucking pandemic? Wasn't that a weird time? It's hard to imagine, right? When you're so focused on the present, like, yo, can you believe that time that this shit happened? But look, if you turn your head towards the future, we can look back, hopefully, anyway, we can look back and be like, yeah, remember that weird shit? That was a strange time. I'm down to 5 cards. That's good. I think a big part of doing well in Ratropolis is removing yourself down to 5 cards. It feels so nice when I can just have 5 cards and hit redraw and draw all of my cards. Love soul buildings here. Soul buildings as the shaman feels so right. It's how I wish all soul cards worked. Anyway. I'm hanging in there though. I've been playing a lot of Mount and Blade, Banner Lord. That game is very good. I have talked about it and talked about it. I gotta tell you, the only thing that I could say in against it is So so I'm definitely playing the game, and maybe not definitely, but I think I'm playing the game incorrectly. And what do I mean by that? Well, I played Mountain Blade Warband a very similar way. I typically, like, I make my background, I go through the character creation process, and then as soon as I can, I just head as far north to whatever the Nordic style, like Viking type tribe is. In this game, they're called the Sturgians. I don't remember who they were in the last game, Warband, but regardless, I head there and I just start doing shit with them. I join their team and I have fun, and I become whatever the northern tribe is in the snowy lands, because I don't know, I really like it. Something about it just calls to me every time. Every single time they're like, okay, pick your background. I mean, in this game, it was literally like, okay, pick your background, and they give you 6 cool backgrounds. And I looked at them all and I was like, okay, siege engine dudes, nah. Dudes who live in the forest, nah. The steppe riders who live basically the raiders, like on horseback, nah. Snowy foot soldiers, hell yeah, sign me up. That's my shit. I think it's because I just don't really like horse combat, and I tend to, this is a common theme in many video games, I tend to stray away from any sort of mounted gameplay. I don't enjoy it. I don't like riding on horseback, I think it's weird. Not weird in the sense of like it's weird if you enjoy it, but weird in the sense of like, as far as gameplay goes, it feels strange to me. But there's like an actual main quest in this game, and it's not just a sandbox apparently, and I'm being told that the main quest is good and I should be doing it. But I can't, because in the main quest you have to go talk to like a bunch of prominent figures around the map, and instead of doing that I just went and joined a faction, and we're at war with some of the other factions, and so I can't speak to all the nobles because they just go, get away from me, we're gonna fight, and then they beat the shit out of me. And it's unfortunate, and I hate to say it, but also my Sturgians, my boys, they're very dumb. They're not the brightest. They make really interesting tactical decisions, like having an army of 400 men and just going and engaging a 600 unit army, and then we just die and everyone gets taken prisoner, and then I go, well shit, there goes my entire army again. Haha. That was fun. No, but the game's real good. Those large-scale battles feel really fun. I'll pick up Overturn here. Sure, we got a barn. We can do it. As long as I hit an upgrade, which is very likely. Large-scale battles and siege combat in that game feel really fun. Sieging a castle, I've done a few of those. They're really enjoyable. You just push a siege engine up and have it break open the walls. In the last game, it was just a lot of like, hope you're like walking up a 1x1 wall, 1x1 tower or ladder up the wall. Idiot. Enjoy just funneling in and getting murdered. Aha. Now it's real good though. If you're on the fence, I would recommend it for sure. The game, despite it not being entirely developed, like it's not finished, but I still think it's good enough to play. I think that it seems like they're updating it pretty frequently, although I think it's just bug fixes so far, but there's been a patch every single day. They seem to be pretty small patches, to be fair, but still there's been a patch every single day, which makes me, that's a good sign, right? I think the best thing about early access is when you find a game that's getting consistent updates. Like, I picked up Ratropolis in early access, for example, and I was getting weekly updates around midnight-ish on Friday, or Saturday, depending on how you want to look at it. Friday night, Saturday morning. And I was really happy about that. Nuclear Throne's another great example. I saw weekly updates for Nuclear Throne, doing balance tweaks and things like that. Slay the Spire, another good example. That's how I like early access done. Just weekly or bi-weekly updates, something like that. Any sort of regular update schedule. Because I don't want to fall victim to the classic story of early access, which is just, yo, I love this game, really cool, sucks it's never going to come out. One of my stream regulars is playing a game right now called Stranded Deep. If you've heard of it, you probably already know, but if you don't know, I will tell you a little bit about it. It's a game that, honestly, it looks a lot like Rust, but I'm starting to wonder if every 3D survival game just looks like Rust to me. That's possible. But pretty cool game. You go to their store page and you go, it's in early access. You go to their store page and you read about the early access and you go, okay, let's see what it says. Read the early access. Yeah, we don't want Stranded Deep to be in early access for too long. We hope this game is released by late 2015. And then you look at the calendar and you go, hey, it's mid 2020. Oh my god, it's mid 2020. It's like early to mid 2020. We're transitioning into mid from early 2020, I would say right now. Oh god, it's fucking April. It's Easter tomorrow. Oh lord. What the hell happened? Where'd the year go? How'd I get here? Take this bad boy. Another house. And that's unfortunate because the game looks cool. It's a survival game. It gives me very Rust vibes. But the game will never be finished. Apparently the devs, they just don't care. Basically they took the money and they dipped. Which sucks, it really does. I almost want to say I wish that Steam would implement some sort of like way to stop that from happening. Be it like, they would lose a bunch of money though. I guess if they were to like make a clause, something like this is just me spitballing off the top. I don't know shit about anything, but something like a clause in the early access contract that says something like, if you don't release your game in early access, not like, obviously don't make it like, if you don't release this game by the time that you say you're going to, you must give all of the people their money back, but something like, if it's very clear that the game's never finishing, just you have to refund people or something like that. I don't know. Early access is cool, but it sucks when you get burned by it, and it's unfortunately a story that happens more often than it should, in my opinion. But to be fair, the number of times it happens is pretty low, but the number of times that it should happen is 0 in my definitions there. Anyway, how's this run going? Oh, it's going real good. Yeah. Oh, it's going real good. The battle cry has just become redundant. This isn't a free win like I may want to say, because it's pretty close though. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna stop playing green. Anyway, as I've been saying though about Ratropolis, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the point where I can just go on a really long tangent in this, like this. Like I can just go on a super long side talk like I just did while playing hard mode. I'm feeling like we're getting to that point, which again, depending on your perspective, is either great or terrible. I'm happy about it because I like that style personally. I hope that you don't mind hearing me bullshit a little bit about whatever's on my mind, because that's what these videos are, more or less. And then once it gets past that, Shrine sucks, I think. I don't like it. Once I run out of whatever I was gonna say, once I finish up whatever I'm talking about, I just kind of move on, go back to talking about the game, right? But in the past, it was just I'll talk about the game when I need to, when something interesting is happening, and you know, check in with Ratropolis real quick. Let me give you a quick rundown of what's going on this run. I have guards and trumpeter, and now I just need something to tank for the waves 20 through 30. The optimal pick is, of course, Mr. Duck, because he defeats the fire pretty well. An alternative choice is Guardian, Shield Rat. Take your pick. Anyone who's on the front lines. Investment could be fine. I don't think I want it though. I'm gonna take Watchtower here. I'm gonna throw it down. Watchtower, in this position, taking Watchtower feels like it has no particular downside with a lot of potential upside. 3, 6, 9. Damn, you're fine. Give it to me, baby. One more time. Get low. That's Lil Jon and the East Side Boys with Get Low. Great song. I'm going to keep 2 population open for herb, and otherwise I'm going to fill out probably some like 5 druids is probably as many as I want to do. The rest is gonna go to guards and banners. I don't know what the optimal number is. I should do like some rough math on what the best number of banners to have versus guards. I'm trying to think about how I would even do that math right now. How do I quantify how many guards is enough versus how many banners? That's the question. I think, you know, the easy answer to that is just go to however many banners gives me shooting range. Nah. However many banners gives me the 0 damage output from enemies through Trumpeter. But I'd like to get an actual number of like, here's how many banners I think you should have, what's the ratio, etc, etc. It's hard to say. It really is hard to say, though. Focus Fire. It sucks you want to take Labor Command instead. I don't think Focus Fire is very good. Now I really want to take Labor Command. Labor Command Barracks. Rally's too late. I will pick up a Barracks here. It works. It just works. I'm trying, so here's what I'm looking at, right? Guards right now, they do 5 damage baseline. With 5 banner rats, they do 15 damage per throw. Wait, it's not 15 damage though. Oh, longsword. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take longsword, but he's gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to play longswords until I have an upgrade, because they're probably not gonna die. Poison Fog. 3, 6, 9. I'll take Poison Fog. Adjacent friendly units have +2 attack. With the given number of banner rats, I will have... I don't know. It's very hard to find the correct... Like, what's the optimal number? I have no fucking idea. Put this down about here. I wanna make sure my militia aren't gonna walk into it is all. Yeah, that's pretty good, I would say. The Poison Fog... they get locked down in the Poison Fog by the Druids, and then, yeah, this is too far. And they just get killed. Now, if I buy a card here, it's not good. If I buy a permanent card, I should say, because now I have 11 cards. It's not bad, because recovering an overturn isn't that big of a deal. You just gotta get a removal off. We can remove Militia. And see where we land. We should live through wave 20 almost guaranteed, I would say. 10-5. I think I'm going to go to 5 banners, and that'll be good for now. Poison Fog's a card that I've been enjoying quite a bit lately. There's a lot of runs where I think it does pretty well. My next herb down. Even though I don't need it, right? This is the epitome of don't let them touch you. They get like 1 hit in if, and they get that damage reduction. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice run, I gotta say. Longbow, I'm sorry Longbow, but you have arrived too late to the party. Overturn is what I'm looking for. So let me just do a little math for you, right? I think that there is a specific point where you put down too many banner rats. At 5 banner rats, they're giving 10 to each adjacent unit. At 10 banner rats, they're giving 20. It's kind of a linear scaling. Poison Fog. It's a shame that Poison Fog doesn't affect this enemy. I wish it did. I should check this. Na na na. Na na na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. God, look at those units just liquefy in that Poison Fog, though. It's good. It's good shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna try and do any more math. Should have taken the Watchtower. I'm not gonna try and do any more math because I don't think I'm gonna come up with an answer. I think that around 5 is the correct number. I think around 10 is the correct number when you have as much population as you want with Trumpeter, and I think around 5 is otherwise good. But you reach a point where, ugh. Appraiser again, no upgrade too. How sad. Specialized though? Nah, not in this one. Too bad I didn't take Appraiser at the last chest, right? Huh. Well, I'm gonna draw 8 cards here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're gonna take wave time down. I'm not afraid. No overturn. There's a 25% chance I don't drop the infinite there. Oh, I put this on the wrong side. Whoops. This should have gone on the other side. How long? How long? How many song references am I gonna hit you with in this one? Too many. Or not enough, depending on your feelings. The numbers I'm running, by the way, for banners versus guards and the such, only really matter if you have like an infinite. Otherwise it does not matter, you just do whatever the game, you play the cards as they're given to you. And what you actually do doesn't matter. Holy moly, they're so beefy. God damn, those are some beefy units. Let's try, I'm gonna fill it out. We're gonna put out 5 longswords, and that's gonna be that. That's gonna be my front line is 5 longswords. We're gonna put everything we have into guards, pretty much. Don't be bad. Military advisor? I don't hate it. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not good though. Economy advisor's fine. What is that? Quartermaster? Sure. I guess I should have gone skill advisor. I don't know. None of them seem particularly great. Military advisor would have been fine. I had 9 cards. Yeah, I could have gotten away with it. Cards. We're gonna go to 8 banners, and I think 8 banners is the right number. I don't remember what the right number is though, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it was 8 though. Cards. May as well throw in a few druids. Having like 5 druids does do a lot of work. And his bombs? Bombs is good. Bombs is a better outcome. I would rather have it be bombs than fire arrows. Bombs I think are a lot more manageable as the first enemy. Fire archers are just a fucking nightmare. At night I still hear the screams of me losing an entire army to fire arrows. I wake up, I am screaming. Could have taken arm. You know what I think though? I think that's bad. I'm gonna take guardian. I'm taking guardian just to have. I'm just gonna have one. Just one guardian to eat the bombs if anything were to happen. This is way too much though. Like this is too much. I should just be putting out a bunch of guards and calling it good. Right, like there's no reason for me to be doing all of this. Guardian down, put down one more banner, put down some guards, put down the battle cry. It is Mr. Teleports behind you. Which means that it's the spider, because it's always the spider. I fought the foxes like 1 fucking time. All of my militia, no. Having those militia there is nice, but having them dead is also good. Switch this guardian in. Oh, it's raining. I was like, man, what's that noise I'm hearing? It must be real windy out there. No, it's raining out there. I'll upgrade the longsword. Yeah. It's good. My brain is just not processing the cards fast enough right now to fill out my army. It's a big part of doing well, I think, in these runs, is being able to process the cards and play them. 15-8, 16-8. I will put down one more guard just for the sake of it. And then we're good. I've got one too many herbs rolling. We got 1, 6, 4, 16, 8, 2. On the side we got 2, 5, 3, 16, 8, 5. Okay. I want to put down one more guardian. We will do so. Put down the poison fog, put down... May as well battle cry, there's no reason not to. But it's like a drop in the bucket here. But yeah, look at how fast these guys die. Yeah, it's fast. That is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage that we do to these enemies with Poison Fog. This is a big number. Then just keep the herbs rolling and we're good to go. Ah, I will lose all of my gold. I don't feel like holding left click. It's not that bad to recover from thanks to the double barn overturn economy. Barracks. I may as well, you know what, I'm gonna throw barracks on my guards. Plus, is it +2 +8? Yeah. What we got? We got 2, 5, 3, 16, 8, 5. We got 2, 6, 4. Okay. Just looking at where I want to put my, what I want to put my next stuff in. I think I want to put my next stuff into, should be poison fogging a little bit ahead of time here. This is a cool one though. The Druid plus the Druid, Poison Fog, and Guards is a really cool combo here. I think if I put down a few more Druids, because that's the desert is actually really susceptible to Druid, isn't it? Yeah, the desert's really weak to Druid because Druid, the desert, let me say it like that. The desert has less enemies. Has less enemies, but they're beefier. Druid does good, does well, does... The Druid does against... Should have taken the house, by the way. I shouldn't have refreshed that bad boy. But regardless. Too late, Duckling Rider, I'm sorry. Druid puts up a good show against low numbers of enemies because they can just perma-lock down small numbers. They struggle when there's a lot of enemies, but like 6 Druids plus the damage increase, right? That's the other half is the enemies get locked down and then they die really fast. Fast enough that the Druid can retarget to whatever's approaching next. Holy shit, that guy died fast. Did he actually get the teleport off or no? I don't think he got it off. Wait? No, he died. Okay. Like, our damage output is just nuts, though, too. Like, oh my god, I cannot tell you enough times how insane it is. It's real good. I may as well just take more population here. There's no reason to upgrade anything. I'm gonna stick to 16-8 and we're just gonna power out some Druids here. I think. 16-8 being my guard to banner rat ratio right now, 2-to-1. And then I'm gonna put down a few more Druids on either side with this. Well, you know, let's go to 20. Let's go to 20 guards. So, what is that? That's 8 guards on either, or 8 guards total. Let's do that. Just go to a nice round number for myself. I've earned it. I've definitely earned it. This is a good one though. Like I've been saying, we've been having some real good runs. Like I can't think of a run that I had recently that just made me go, oh god, that was so horrible. They've all been real good. We've just got like the kill zone here. They can't even reach me. Don't even try. Give me house, please. Oh yeah, I get 20 population. Cool. Cool. Honestly, my next goal for Ratropolis is to get a sub 30-minute win. That's what I would like to see. You do that by starting off really strong, and then there's 2 things to getting and by sub 30 minutes I mean sub 30 minutes for me. Like 30 minutes of real time, not 30 minutes of in-game time. You can get that like really easily. The in-game time doesn't run as fast. But you basically do that by getting ahead like I am now, and then just not doing anything you don't need to. Right, that's all. Because every time you play a card, it slows down time just a touch. Also, notice how with Druid here, they literally cannot reach me. Exhibit A. Although this is kind of silly. All of the Druids, he's out of range of all the other Druids. And so, I think, it's just 1, right? No, it's 2. It's just, what the fuck was even happening there? I don't know. Actually. Down another banner rat, keep it even. It was nice. I'm not gonna take anything else. We're just gonna let it ride. We win. Like we win. Yeah, we win. Just gonna put this next 7 population on whichever side the boss comes from. Now, how do I explain what goes on in this run in the title? I think this one will probably be titled something like Poison Fog plus Druid. That's been my titles have been becoming just that. X plus Y question mark. But you know. It's also a really fast run though. Like it's gonna come out to be about 32 minutes. Right, you don't know which side the enemy comes on this one. That's right. I knew that. But yeah, if I were to want a sub 30-minute win of real time, you would just need to be in this position, pick up Smuggle, pick up Doomsday or things like that. Just play out everything here. Poison Fog doesn't affect bosses, so I would just be using it for these guys. Look at that. Didn't even stand a fucking chance. Your babies hatch and they just get covered in vines. So, what did we learn here? You know what this one's actually going to be titled? This is going to be titled The Strength of Druid on Desert or something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thanks for being here.